Hi guys, just making tea, and I just realized that I never told you what diet we're on. Sorry, it's the Banting diet, right? In America they call it the keto diet, but in South Africa we call it the Banting diet. Keto and Banting are exactly the same thing. Okay, so when you're doing your research about how we eat and why we eat the way that we eat, Google or YouTube or wherever you go to search for your information, ChatGPT, whatever it is, Banting or keto. All right, I've got two resources that I want you to join. Subscribe to Dr. Berg on YouTube. He's fantastic. He's a fantastic research. He's got videos on pretty much anything that you can think of. Every time I have a problem with Banting, when I was starting out in my entire journey, he's been my saving grace, right? He has whatever question you have about Banting, he has the answer. Okay, he's great. And then if you are on Facebook, it's called the Banting 7-day meal plan. I'll just put everything here so that you find the right thing with the right profile picture. Things like that. Just join the group. Do the little thing to enter the group, and then you enter the group. It's very interactive, very active. Lots of members, people who are going to help you. They'll share their meals. If you have questions, you can ask your questions there. Just, hold on.
Hi, it's me editing. One of the best things about this plan is when you eat clean, right? When you eat according to the green list, you'll be able to figure out what foods are affecting you and in what ways, right? You'll be able to pinpoint certain things because you're not eating a whole variety of nonsense, really. It's all very, when I ate an apple, I felt like this. When I drank the milk, I felt like this, right? So I love being able to pinpoint what's going on. This reduces plateaus. I haven't had a plateau in 11 months. My weight loss has been pretty consistent. Every week I lose weight, and if I don't lose weight, I know exactly what to do. I know why. It's something that I ate and I can point at it. I know exactly what it is. All right. So I love it, and I'm about to do it now. Let me show you. Before I show you, another thing is if people hit plateaus on other plans, on other diets, they'll tell you, oh, reduce calories. But on the Banting plan is that the calories are already so low because we eat so little, because of the quality of the food that we eat. You just need less. All right. So how am I going to reduce my calories even more? So what do I need to do? If I realize that I'm not losing weight, I understand that I just need to change the food, right? Reduce the carbohydrates, reduce the dairy, reduce all of this stuff. So I know exactly what to do. Just change the quality of the food, change it. Just increase the quality of the food. You don't need to reduce the amount of food that you're eating, which I really love about this plan. All right. So it's just such a great mindset to have. It's really fantastic because instead of depriving myself, it's just a matter of, oh, well, I'm not eating apples this week because apples are bloating me or whatever it is, right? I'm going to eat more broccoli, just more vegetables, cut down on this and add more of that versus I can't eat. Oh no, I need to reduce it by 500 calories. Like that doesn't make any sense. Okay. But yeah, anyway, that's just a rant. Okay, cool, bye.
I think this might need to be my last cup of tea for a while because I think I need to give up milk for a few days and see what happens because I didn't lose weight this week and I haven't been overeating. The only thing that I eat, though, I'm suspecting the milk. I think it's the milk. I think the milk is affecting my weight loss. So I'm losing my last 2 kilograms, and then after that I need to lose another 5 after I reach my goal. 2 kilograms to reach my goal, and then I'll lose another 5 after that. But yeah, I think this is my last milky tea. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the 7-day meal plan with Banting on Facebook. Yeah, I'll put it here. Just the two. I'm just gonna send you to the two, and then if you find your own stuff, great. But I don't want you to get lost in the minutia, right? Because people are trying to sell plans, they're trying to sell this, they're trying to sell that. So I really just want you to follow people who are on the plan and it's free, okay? Because I love the Banting plan because it feels like this is the way that we're supposed to eat. Like this is how God wanted us to eat in the beginning. It's great. Like I don't think about food. I'm not worried about food. Nothing is happening in my body. I'm not depressed. I'm not unhappy. I'm not deprived, right? I don't feel restricted. I feel really good. I feel happy. I feel empowered. I feel so blessed, to have found this. I'm so grateful. On the keto diet, when we I don't even like to call it a diet. This is not a diet. Like, this is a lifestyle. This is your life, all right? Yeah, it's not a diet. Diet implies an end. Okay, like, oh, you know, when this diet is over, I can go back to eat. No, because if you go back to early, you're gonna go back to, okay, you're gonna be fat again. So we're not stopping. Whatever it is that you do to lose the weight, you are going to have to do for the rest of your life. So don't do anything that's unsustainable. Don't do anything that's making you suffer, that you're hungry all the time, you're over exercising, you're doing things that you don't want to do. You know, I can't relate to people who are like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. Oh, I hate nothing about my life. I hate nothing about this plan. I hate nothing about how I eat. I hate nothing about how I move. I hate nothing. I can't relate to people suffering through weight loss. I literally can't relate. I'm so sorry, right? It's definitely, it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment, but it's not hard, all right?
Another thing that I love about this plan is
it's free. Everything is free. I don't want you to pay for anything. Okay, I don't want you to spend money on Banting this and Banting that. Don't buy Banting bread. Don't buy Banting milk. Don't buy Banting nothing. Okay, no keto this, no keto that. I don't want you to do that. I want you to eat food that's free. Oh, food is not free, but you know what I mean. I want you to eat the stuff that's fruits, vegetables, you know, stuff that doesn't come in packets. Okay, the only thing you eat from a packet will be nuts. All right, I just want you.
Hello, it's me editing. By food that comes in a packet, I'm talking about the foods where you go into the supermarket and because you are on keto or Banting, they've slapped the label on some bread, they've slapped the label on some bagels, they've slapped some label on biscuits and cookies and cake. It's a Banting this, it's a Banting that. I don't want you to eat that stuff, all right? I don't want you to pick that up. You can Banting mayonnaise, Banting tomato sauce, Banting this, Banting that, Banting. I don't want you to eat any of that stuff. If you're going to make a mayonnaise, figure out, just Google the recipes, the keto recipes, and do it yourself at home so that you know exactly what's in the packets, all right? I want this to be as cheap and as natural and as low effort as possible for you, okay? So that whatever happens in your life, if you ever go broke or if you ever become a billionaire, you live exactly the same, all right? I don't want you to develop a palate to need Banting food, to need certain types of things to maintain your weight, all right? Because how you lose the weight is what you're gonna have to do to keep the weight off, all right? And this is your life. This isn't a moment. It's not temporary. This is forever. So whatever you're gonna do now is something that needs to be sustained for the rest of your life. So even if you were in a forest, where you're gonna get Banting bread there, all right? But you can survive off of the stuff that we're doing now, right? Cool.
Understand, when you join the group, people are eating all sorts of things, all right, because we're on different journeys. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to suffer, if you don't want to break the bank, all right, if you don't have a lot of money, you don't need to be rich for this. You could be completely poor. I remember a few years ago, I was speaking to someone and they were like, oh, I want to lose weight, and I suggested, and I sent them to the Banting group. And then she says to me, oh, you know, I really like the group or whatever, but the food that they post there, oh my word, it's so uninspiring. You know, they're posting amawutwane and things like that. And I was like, listen, if you're still being classist about food, you're going to be fat for the rest of your life. Okay? If you think people are out here eating mawutwane, when people are trying to be healthy on a budget, it's not when you want to see beautiful food and you're going to be fat for a very long time. If you think food should be beautiful, you're going to be big for a very, very long time. All right, you're going to be classist and fat. Good for you. Okay, I don't care if you buy your vegetables from ShopRite or Woolworths. A carrot is a carrot. Okay, if you want collagen, Mawutwana has collagen, so does other meat. Okay, if you can afford Mawutwana, eat that. If you can afford pig feet, eat that. All right, I don't care what your budget looks like. It doesn't matter. Food is food. Okay, you eat on the plan. On the plan. Protein is protein. Okay. I don't care where you shop. I don't care how much money you have. All right. Everybody feels like weight loss and being slim and this and this and this. It's for certain types of people, right? Oh, I need to buy olive oil. I need to. No. You don't need to buy olive oil. You don't need to buy butter. You don't need to buy da. If you can afford it, great. If you can't, you don't have to. Wholesome. Wholesome is, I think it's $12. Yeah, I think it's like $12. You can use Wholesome. Wholesome is a good oil that we use. All right. So no Rama, guys. No Rama, no margarine, no Rondo, no Blossom, no Stork, no wooden spoon. No, none of that. Okay, none of that. Okay, no, that's not fat that we eat. Okay, butter, things that come from nature. All right, if you can afford to go to the places that sell, you know, the olive oil, the avocado oil, this, cool, good for you, wonderful, that's great. All right, but we're not playing classes games here. Okay, whatever you can afford, that's what you eat. All right, if you don't have a lot of money, Nina, I eat such crazy things. I buy my nuts, like when I have a craving or whatever, I've got 20 bucks in my pockets, I'm buying the peanuts in a shell that Abu Mama sell in the street that they cook in their pots at home. That's what I buy. It's like 10 bucks for a packet this big. All right, you buy that. There's no, stop thinking about oh, it needs to be a certain way. Oh, food needs to be beautiful. Oh, food needs to be, no. You're thinking about what food does in your body. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Okay, it doesn't matter who made it. It does not matter. Okay, a carrot from Woolworths is exactly the same as a carrot from ShopRite. The only difference is the marketing. The Woolworths people have to tell you that this is the best carrot in the world. It comes from a good family. This carrot was born in, I don't know, it went to a private school, okay? So that you can pay the extra money, all right? But a carrot is a carrot is a carrot is a carrot. I don't care where you find it, okay? So yeah, that's just my rant on the whole. I was a bit annoyed by that actually. Yeah, I mean, you go to the group and yes, people are going to be posting what they can afford. And wherever you are in your life, it's fine. That's what you eat. Okay, we're on this plan together. This is about health. It's not about buying freaking strawberries and taking beautiful pictures of food. That's why I don't do the things that I eat. Okay, I mean, I could, but that's not the point. I don't care about food being beautiful. I care about what it does in my body. Okay, I don't care about where it comes from. It doesn't really matter. Food is not a thing. This is what we're getting away from that, where food means I'm rich. Food means I'm wealthy. Food means I have something. Food means it means nothing. Okay?
Hi. If you have the time and the money to make food that looks beautiful, that's fantastic. I think you absolutely should, right? I love to eat with my eyes as well, but it's not a priority, okay? I don't want you to be too focused on how the food looks or anything about it aesthetically. Let's just focus on it being fuel, okay? Food is just fuel. All right.
You don't need to be rich for this. Nah, don't worry about it. Join the banting group. It's fantastic. You might find a few of my questions, which is really embarrassing, but okay, I was young and I had no experience. Okay, I love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Eat on the green list. Please follow the people that I told you to follow. And when I was starting out, because I wanted to be under 30 grams of carbohydrates, I would Google things like how many carbs in a cabbage, how many carbs in whatever it is that you want to eat, how many carbs in a potato, how many carbs in an egg, how many carbs, whatever it is that you want to eat, do that. And then make sure that whatever you eat is under the thing. You'll realize that in the beginning, you can only eat broccoli, you know, pumpkin, what was I eating? I was eating a lot of butternut in the beginning, just butternut and meat. I think that's what I ate basically the whole time. Now what I eat actually almost on a daily basis, I eat mixed vegetables. I just put that in the microwave for like 5 to 7 minutes. It's cooked, and then whatever meat is on, that's what I have. All right, very, very simple, nothing complicated. I don't complicate my life. Oh, I need to spend 16 hours in the kitchen. You really don't. Remember, food is just siyadla, siyapuma. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need to be a thing. All right, especially we're losing weight. All right, you can be a foodie and Nara Smith it when you're at goal and you actually know how to eat and what works for your body. Then suddenly, oh, I cook for my family like this, and my husband wanted da da da. Cool, you can do that when you actually have a healthy relationship with your body and you know what works for you. Okay, we're not going to be doing I'm a foodie, I love to cook things now. Okay, if you love to cook, good for you, that's great. Cook the green list. Okay, yeah, and we're not buying things, we're not eating things out of packets. Okay, no banting this, no banting that. Just eat food as it is, the fruits and the vegetables from nature, from God. Okay, what else do I want to say? Yeah, that's it. I love you. Ooh, my last cup of tea. Bye.